So if we want to set up a currency board today, first we have to repay the debt of the present central bank amounting to about say $8 billion. And we don't have $8 billion. Even we don't have $25 million to pay for the fuel that has been brought to Sri Lanka by those tankers.
If discretionary monetary policy has gotten us into a fairly difficult situation, it is certainly not the only contributor. There have been many contributors for Sri Lanka's current predicament. If we were looking to unwind this, Dr. Wijewardena, is this the right time to be unwinding it? And where do we start unwinding discretionary monetary policy in favor of a rules-based system like a currency board?
Well, I will have to admit here, it's not an easy task. Main reason is the central bank's present balance sheet is so corrupted. If we want to convert the central bank into a currency board, it's practically impossible for Sri Lanka to do it right now. One reason is that central bank's foreign assets are negative to the extent of 4.4 billion US dollars. These are the numbers relevant to end of March 2022. At the same time, the Sri Lanka's central bank had issued this, reserve money, which is the money being created by the central bank amounting to 1.3 trillion Sri Lanka rupees, which is equal to about 3 billion at the current exchange rate. So if we want to set up a currency board today, first we have to repay the debt of the present central bank amounting to about say $8 billion. And we don't have $8 billion and even we don't have $25 million to pay for the fuel that has been brought to Sri Lanka by those tankers. So as a result, if we are to convert it to a currency board today, somebody has to provide funding to Sri Lanka, and there is no that somebody who would be doing it to Sri Lanka. The best course of action is to introduce greater independence and autonomy to central bank by law. And there must be checks and balances, because if you give freedom to a central bank governor who is a monster, again, the nation will lose everything. So therefore, there must be checks and balances, and central bank leadership should be required to come and make presentation to parliament maybe every 3 months' time, the action they have taken and why they have taken that action. There must be free discussion on that topic. So likewise, there must be a consultative process there. But if we want to set up a currency board today, there is one way we can do that, is because we can abolish the present central bank, hand over its liability to a special purpose vehicle, where the special purpose vehicle would repay it over a period of say another 25 years, and then we can restart a new central bank, new currency board with new capital. That is also possible. But given the present level of inflation in Sri Lanka, around say 20 to 30 to 40%, I don't think we have a case for a immediate establishment of a currency.